Hi, and welcome to the next topic of this module. In this topic, we will get comfortable with writing and running our first program in C. And we will also explore what are the basic elements involved in writing a C program. So let's get started with writing our first program in C that says Hello Internshala. Well, just for a quick recap, we have copied and pasted this program in the earlier topic. This is our project, which contains a source folder. And this folder contains our source file. And this file contains our program, which is known as source code. Fine. Now since this is a C program, so the extension of this file is .c. Now for a moment, let us delete this statement over here. We will write similar statement again. Well, right now in front of you is the simplest C program that you will find in this training. This program is executable but is meaningless. That is, if you run this program, then nothing will happen. Now we will explore about this hash include statement over here, this int, this main followed by parenthesis, and about this return statement over here in our upcoming videos. So for now, please don't worry about it. Now, soon after this main followed by parenthesis, we have a curly bracket open. And here at the bottom, we have curly bracket close. And whenever we write any code, we basically write within these two curly brackets. That is, from here till here. Fine. So, this return statement over here is also a line of code because it is present between these two curly brackets. Now, let us try to write some code on our own. So, in between these two curly brackets, let us try to print something in the output console. So here, I will just type Hello Internshala. When we type it, you will find some squiggly lines just below our text. And since it is red in color, it means we have done something wrong. Well, we must not forget that we need to express our thoughts only in C language. And this statement is a raw English statement, and it is not understandable in the C language. So here, we need to follow some rules defined in the C language. So as a first step, instead of this, just type print f, followed by a parenthesis, like this. And in between the parentheses, we need to use double quotes. And then type our message, such as Hello Internshala. Give a full stop if you want to. Like this. This message appears to us as a text. But in C, whenever we type something in between double quotes, it is known as a string. Well, we will learn more about strings in our upcoming topics. For now, just remember, whatever we type within double quotes becomes a string. And this is the syntax we need to follow to print a string in the output console, which is present over here. Now again, this statement shows some error. Let's hover over it. It says missing semicolon. So let's add it at the end, here. Well, in C programming, whenever you write any statement, you need to end that statement using a semicolon. Just like in the English language, we end a statement using a full stop, here in C language, we use a semicolon. So that is why this statement over here also has a semicolon at the end. Fine. Now here, just below Internshala, we have orange dotted lines. If you hover over it, it says the word Internshala is not correctly spelled. Well, it is because the word Internshala is a name and is not a part of standard English dictionary. So here, you don't have to do anything for such messages. Just leave it like this. Fine. Now before I end this video, You might also want to ask me a question. Why did I leave some blank space just before our statement? And here as well we have some blank space. Well, these spaces are actually created using tab key present in our keyboard. And these spaces are not at all mandatory. That is, if you want you can remove these space. Like this. There is no harm in that. But while writing programs, we usually provide such indentation by using tab key, so that the code that we write appears to be clean and properly indented. So as we proceed with this training, you will understand more on how to write neat and clean code. Fine. So please don't worry about it right now. So yes, congratulations on writing your first line of code in C. In the next video, let us execute our program.